Professional indirect communication is not inherently polite. It can actually be deeply offensive. I'm Dr. Anna Kolschmidt. I'm an industrial organizational psychologist, and I research the unwritten rules of work for people from working class backgrounds and neurodivergence, as well as intersections of race and gender. A big assumption in corporate settings is that if you use indirect language, that you won't offend anybody, and that it's used to preserve social harmony. But that is not inherently true. I know when I first started working in more elite organizations, I felt like, what did I do wrong that I offended you that you don't trust me? Why do you not want me to be successful? Do you really not want me to do this task? Like, why aren't you telling me these things? And if you're neurodivergent, there's another layer there of not just expecting you to read between the lines, which is already difficult, especially if you're like autistic, but also it makes people doubt your competence when they're like, if you can't tell me what's happening here, if you don't understand this job, why are you leading me? Many cultures in the world, especially cultures from Latin America and Africa, are also more direct in general. And this indirectness is interpreted as a way to try to be sneaky and corrupt. So there is not one way to be polite. Indirectness does not inherently make you polite. It just makes room for passive aggressive or lying by omission. And by the same token, I know people who say, well, I'm just direct, and they are really just mean. But our corporate culture tends to value only one, which is indirect. And when we only value one and we don't know how to switch and also how to evaluate what matters, we run into communication issues which undermine everything else in an organization. Because even if your tasks are great, but people aren't communicating with each other, you're not going to get things done.